Ladies and gentlemen, for the 774th time, the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Mike, aka the Black Hand.
Yeah.
As well as that dude called El Juperino, aka Jew Behar.
What up, bitch?
Me, I am Mason. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening with y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh, just living the dream, Mike, trying to get by.
Hey, you gotta think all of us are, man. Simple tasks. Little bits by little bits. We gotta keep on getting it.
Just grind.
That's it. That's really the truth.
You gotta just keep chopping away.
There's gonna be lots of dumb shit in the path, but you gotta keep on getting it.
That is 100% true.
Like, fuck.
You gotta try to maneuver your way around the dumb shit.
Yeah, like you gotta maneuver. So you're near the Capitol, ain't you, Jew?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm right on the mall.
Oh, so you're on the mall. You're right off Constitution. And see, I only gotta go. I'm on Capitol Street when I go up there. I seen the cameras and shit up there for that bullshit with them. That ignorance.
Yeah, they were following him around all day. You was wanting to ask about what's going on with Trump?
Yeah.
You were there following him around, what, the city or something?
Paparazzi was following around the city while he's leaving.
Yeah.
So he came in, he got an indictment in D.C. He's got indictments in Georgia, and I believe he has indictments in New York State.
The Georgia one is coming, so...
I think there's some of those already.
Oh, all right.
He's got 70 charges,
yeah, but all
60
that's
charges.
for the fraud still, right? Or not the...
See, he had the one for the fraud already with the sex bitch, whatever her name was.
Yeah, that stuff's all gone. This is for
January 6th.
A lot of it's January 6th.
And then the one is for the voting shit or something like...
It's related to trying to get the election results overturned.
Yeah.
He's got stuff in Georgia because he called somebody in Georgia and was
it's a recording of him saying, find me this X amount of number of votes. That's all I need is you to find me X number of votes and then we're good.
Yeah.
So...
That's what they all do though, right?
Nah.
I mean,
maybe.
Sort of. I mean, it really just depends. People are acting like not accepting the election results is some new thing that Trump's the first one to do when,
Bush and
nobody's accepted it since, Bush and Gore.
Was it Gore? Yeah, it was with the Florida. Yeah,
the Florida shit. Everybody's been freaking out about pretty much every election since.
Shit back then, yeah.
Here's my thing, though. Both these motherfuckers gonna be old as dirt, man. 82 and 88, some shit like that. Man, fuck that. Just don't even bother with it. Give me some young blood up in there. Get somebody that's vibrant enough that fucking got enough sense of mind.
The thing that gets me...
I'm right here. Holla at your boy.
The thing that gets me is the fact that they say it's... They blame it all on Trump. That Trump let the white people come in there, or Trump led the white people in there, right?
They say he told them to go.
Okay, either way, whatever he did. When he told them, did he tell them that morning, bring your ass? I don't think so. I think he gave them notice.
The words "go attack the Capitol" never came out of his mouth. He said "go peacefully protest," but he didn't do anything once the shit popped off to stop it.
Well, it's not his job. That's not the security. The head of the security. Sees a breach coming
Nancy Pelosi turned down the same kind of protection that she had when Black Lives Matter protested. Because, in my opinion, she wanted this to become an issue. They wanted Trump supporters to come and riot. That's why the FBI provocateurs were all throughout the crowd. That's why when the FBI gets asked about this, they say, I can't answer that question. Did you have anybody in the crowd acting in any kind of way? Oh, I can't answer that question. The question's answer should be no.
Yeah,
the FBI should say, we had nobody on the ground at all involved with that.
Shady, it was all, say that.
It all organically occurred.
Which they did, because them Antifa fucks work for somebody. They work for some government facility.
Well, my point is that if the Congress people like Nancy Pelosi didn't want this to happen, they could have had adequate defensive measures.
They would have done what they did on January 7th.
They would have done what they did for Black Lives
For
Matter.
Black Lives Matter, when they fucking put all that shit up, man.
They
had fucking
people in
National
black
Guard
everywhere.
January 7th to the 9th, you couldn't drive anywhere around the mall.
Yeah.
Right.
So why did it have to happen till then?
They
I
did
was
the
still
same
working.
shit.
I was working while these white people were charging the Capitol.
The reason why was because they wanted it to be an issue that they could use in the future.
They needed it to go down.
They wanted it to happen, regardless of whether or not they made it happen through agent provocateurs, which is likely what did occur.
Did because they didn't have enough police in there.
People like Ray Epps going and telling people to go into the Capitol and then not getting arrested, even though there's video of him encouraging people to do things that are clearly against the law. Like, there's such a double standard. The issue is that they are weaponizing the justice system. That's what they're doing. And they're doing it against a political opponent. And all these assholes should be in jail if any one of them should be in jail. If Trump should go to jail, then all these other shitheads should go to jail too.
I mean, whoever works security of the Capitol.
It's Nancy Pelosi.
Right, well, that's what I figured. She's the one running the fucking courts or running the fucking.
She's the one that made the decision.
Whatchamacallit?
She's the one that made the decision not to have adequate security for the event.
All right, so she's
when
in jail.
the National Guard was offered by the Trump administration to be there. Do you want National Guard protection? We will set up a barrier.
Which they showed up on the 7th. The day after shit got ripped.
Right, and the whole reason is because the Democratic Party wants what happened to happen so that they could use it against Trump, because they can't beat him on a fair fucking playing field.
Obviously, because like I said, I was working until it happened. I walked out, went home. Got away from that shit.
It's infuriating to me.
The next day I couldn't go to work because there was cages and fences up all over D.C.
Well, but it's infuriating because you could see it coming. You should have been known this was what was going to happen, because
I saw shit was getting real at 11. I'm like, I can get the fuck up on out of here. I got to get
for days and weeks before that.
I knew that too.
Ridiculous.
But the day of, you knew it was happening all day. You knew it was going down all day.
It's not slightly ridiculous. It's completely 100% fucking ridiculous, and it's all because of political bullshit. Because what's good for the country is not what's good for the political oligarchy that runs this country. We have an ideological madness going on in this country, and we have a fucking oligarchy that steers the direction of everything, and it's fucking despicable. Like, it's so infuriating.
But yeah, they had National Guard staying in hotels and shit for like 2 or 3 weeks after.
Yeah, but that's just it. They weren't even staying in hotels. They was laying in the lobbies of the hotels.
That's what I'm saying. But either way, none of that shit happened until it already went down. Which says, yeah, they needed it to go down.
They wanted it to
in order for anything to happen.
So that they could use it as a political football to bastardize Trump and make the MAGA movement a criminal organization. That's what they're trying to do. It's criminalizing your political opponents.
What bad thing did Trump do for the country when he was president?
Well, I tell you what, if he had prosecuted Hillary Clinton,
would he not handle Corona?
If he had prosecuted Hillary Clinton the way that he's now being prosecuted for similar
how's that bitch not in jail? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you've only been told by the FBI to give up the records that you have, the server that you have, and what do? You wipe it and you burn it and you destroy it.
This bitch out there and still just whatever.
Well,
still watching Bill Clinton fuck other bitches.
I mean, not to mention that the Clinton campaign.
I think she got a strap on to fucking him now.
Nah, that ain't happening.
She just
the
watching
Clinton campaign.
Clinton
she's fucking other chicks, but like the Clinton campaign,
I don't think
she's murdering them.
They made up all that
like
shit.
Praying Manson them.
No, she's beating that pussy up.
They made up all that Russian shit, though. They made up all that Russian shit. All that fucking Steele dossier stuff was Clinton-funded bullshit. And it was supported by the deep state and the FBI and the fucking CIA. These things are what's going on. And this is why this show was probably never going to get big, because we talk about this on occasion.
I think Hillary is fucking, like... She's the bullback.
I don't think she's getting anything.
But that doesn't matter. None of that fucking matters.
No, I'm just thinking she's tearing some ass up. She's tearing some ass up.
I don't think.
She's taking a strap on. She's going to work. She's going to work.
She's not doing that. She can barely walk, dude.
Oh, she's
taking a strap on to nobody.
She's trying to break.
She can't stand up, dog. You saw her. They had to drag her into that fucking van. That was 7 years ago.
She don't need to stand up. She don't need to stand up, man. They got.
Yeah, she did to wear a strap on and bang somebody. You need to stand up.
She can be on her knees. She can be on her knees.
You can't get what?
She can get some traction.
Nah, yeah.
Look. All right, look. You put her
All
on
that
these
Hillary is
straps
doing,
on.
all that Hillary is doing is telling other people to do things and
put
watching.
some handicap bars.
This is all
up,
she can do.
Put a bitch right here underneath the handicap bar. And you hold,
She can't even stand up, dog.
She's not doing all that. She's not doing all those things. That's too many things.
She can barely stand, dude.
That's too many things.
She can barely fucking
No,
stand
all
up.
them old fuckers having problems.
All of them. That's
Mitch McConnell done hit
what happens
pause
when you get
button and
old.
almost shit himself.
That's what's
The
so
other
amusing.
bitch stopped talking.
So many of these people like are in the government that are not of an age that I would let my parents do any of the stuff that
Fuck
they're doing.
no.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
no.
I'm like, oh, y'all want to go see Lyle Lovett? You want to go to the concert? That's cool. You want to run the country? You're out of your fucking mind.
Nah, not at all. He's
And they're
old,
not even
motherfucker.
as old as he is.
You can't even drive the fucking cars right. Like, nah.
Right. That's why you gotta have turn limits. You gotta have age limits.
Yeah, definitely those two got. They're the
All
big
this
ones
kind of
right
shit.
there. All that shit right there gotta happen.
But that's like I was watching Glenn Greenwald, and he was saying how the average age of congressmen and senators in the early '80s was like 40 and 50.
Yeah.
And now it's like way higher than that because
Yeah.
those same people never left.
They never went anywhere.
Because you've created a class where once you get in, you're making so much money. Why would you ever get out?
Exactly, because you can go in broke, come out rich than a motherfucker. I mean, pockets fucking loaded. Right then, after you leave, you become a lobbyist and shit. Man, what?
That's if you leave.
True that.
The
Because
whole thing is fucked.
Plus, you know, you got you're all of it's inside trading when you think about it, because these motherfuckers know what to fucking do to make a certain market pop. You know what I mean? Ukraine,
Well, they
all
bet perfectly.
COVID,
They bet
and
perfectly every time.
COVID and big pharma. They had their investment stacked before they did anything with all that shit, and then boom, pockets went up. Fucking the Ukraine shit in the military. I'm investing in Lockheed Martin. This shit, boom, pockets go up. You know what I mean? Like, but yet you don't want to help us out here. Like, not even help America itself.
Well, that's why I'm loving RFKJ right now, because he's the only person running for office that says things that I haven't heard anybody else say.
And see, they're gonna fucking try to fucking bull him down so goddamn bad. They're gonna be like they already tried with the anti-Semitic whatever shit they said he said that didn't say.
When he's actually like almost absurdly pro-Israel.
Yeah,
Like when you listen to him talk on it, it's like, whoa, bro, you might even be a little like too pro-Israel, but like he's definitely not anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
You know.
And then, you know, trying to mute him on censorship when he was like, yo, y'all motherfuckers did that shit to me. That's why I'm here, because you did this to me.
Have you heard him talking about the border, though? What's going on?
I haven't heard about that one yet.
Oh, my God, it's wild.
Word.
He went down to the border for 3 days and interviewed people, like all the people coming across. The vast majority of people coming are not coming from South America. They're coming from everywhere else in the world. Asia, Africa, wherever.
But they're finding easier access to come through the south
you know what
border.
they're doing? They're paying 10 to 15 grand to the cartel per person. The cartel's bringing them in airports, putting them up in hotels, driving them over in buses, dropping them off at the border. They're walking across the border. They're getting on Biden's buses and going anywhere they want to go in the country on our tax dollars.
Yep.
And these are people from all over the world.
That don't surprise me
There's
none.
nothing wrong with the borders right now, though.
No, everything's fine.
What's the one? There's one dude getting sued by, I think, the state. I think he's a mayor somewhere. He was putting buoys in the water.
It's the state of Texas.
But it's only 100 yards of buoy.
They put buoys in the Rio Grande to try to discourage people from swimming across certain sections.
But it's 100 yards. That's it. It's only 100 yards.
The federal
That's
government is suing the state of Texas for trying to protect our border as a federal state.
This is what I don't understand. It's 100 yards. The border is fucking way longer than 100 yards. You're mad because there's a buoys in 100 yards of water.
No, you know what it is, Mike? It's smoke and mirrors, man. They're trying to keep everybody distracted from what the fuck matters.
That's why when I was looking at it, they're making a big deal about this shit, and I'm scratching my head because I'm like, yo, you just said it's 100 yards of buoy?
That's why they're bringing up UFOs every time Hunter Biden has more fucking bullshit coming down about him.
We all knew about UFOs way before they even told us about it. You know what I mean?
Like the Jew said a couple of weeks ago, fire in the sky has been real since then.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that shit. We know these motherfuckers coming down. They ain't fucking with us like they gonna fuck with y'all. We got to give them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can't get nothing from us.
Exactly.
Now, if Ben took it already.
Exactly. Now, if they come down looking like some fucking Janet Jacksons, then shit. By all means, take me to your leader. So he said, all right now. Motherfucker, you already said you let one of the motherfucking tentacles wrap around your dick.
Yeah, you know.
That's long ago, that conversation.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Especially a Janet alien.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they all look like Janet, we know something's the matter. This is bullshit.
No, fuck that.
They're not real.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
It's not real.
Yeah, you gonna be telling me that
like
while I'm walking my happy ass on the fucking
It's
ship.
like the monster in it, dude.
I'll take that chance.
You're gonna be like, damn, she look like Janet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, she gonna make you float.
A whole ship of Janets. I will take that fucking chance, damn it. Fuck it.
You've been there fucking them all. What up, Janet Wall?
Have turtle alien head fucking aliens coming out going, yeah.
Ninja Turtle half aliens.
Fucking alien Langelos running around, all that.
Alien Langelo. Yo, so I watched that series Twisted Metal. It was
What? It's a series now?
They made a series out of the video game.
They made a series out of the video game Twisted Metal.
Bullshit.
It really isn't bad.
That's some bullshit.
Like the comedy in it's kind of stupid, but I love fucking
That's some bullshit.
Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth's character. Man, I love that motherfucker in that goddamn shit. That motherfucker is crazy enough.
Hey, you still ain't listened to Eminem album, have you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's his best. I'm still not saying it's his best because I gotta listen to Marshall Mathers LP next. Because
Which is just a rip off of the first one.
I gotta listen to Marshall Mathers LP, and then I can give you a real assessment of both of them. But I still didn't like it though. I still didn't like it.
Well,
I mean, there was a couple. There was a couple.
Mike, that's all.
There was a couple of them on there I fucked with, but as the whole album, like it just.
I'm talking lyricist though.
Yeah.
Like,
Lyrics. Yeah.
Lyrically, that album is phenomenal.
Yes, I will give you that. But as far as me personally,
Yeah, you don't have to like it
Yeah.
to recognize the greatness.
Yeah, I get because I remember.
And that's really what my point of was. Like, you like lyrics, listen to that first
Yeah.
album, because everything Eminem did after that was like a derivative of that.
Because
And-
once he started doing the whole let me go back to rapping fast
Because
again.
you gotta think about it like you ain't heard that before.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I
that
went. I'm
hadn't
like, I
happened.
gotta act like this is a brand new album I'm
Right,
listening
like
to.
try to think of it like that.
And
in
that's what I did.
1999, when that shit hit, it's like, hey, this is next level.
Because I remember a buddy of mine, shout out to Jelly Bean, if one day you happen to listen to this show, he fucking was the one that turned me on and showed me how to get to underground music. And he was like, hey, there's a dude named Eminem you gotta listen to. Check him out. He's like, his name is spelled this way, but the E in his name is backwards. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. And fucking I happen to listen to some like I guess some of his battle raps, you know what I mean? I'm like, he sounds pretty decent. And then when fucking the Slim Shady album came out, I'm like, well, this doesn't sound like the guy that I heard before, you know what I mean? But it was something with the Slim Shady album that I just didn't fuck with.
Well, I mean, you know, if that's to each their own.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you recognize the lyrical.
Yeah, but I'm like,
intensity.
yeah, for him, yes, he's very talented lyrically all day. I give him that. That is hands down.
But to me, every other album, every other thing he's ever done has paled in comparison to that first joint.
Like I still believe Marshall Mathers LP was my favorite. Besides, he had another one that
Eminem's show was pretty good, but like
it was fair. It was fair.
they were varied after that first one, but that first one to me just knocked it out of the park in so many ways, because it's like, it's clear that this is a guy that thinks like, all right, well, fuck, this is a shot I ain't getting again.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna
I'm
hit.
gonna just fucking do whatever the fuck
Let's
I
just
want
get
to
two
do.
songs, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
he really just is like, psh, fuck it, this ain't coming back around. That's why all the shit, I mean, he's killing his wife, he's fucking got his baby helping him, like, this shit is crazy.
See, I love that one. That one right there was
Of course
a good
you
one.
do. Psychopath.
I'm borderline. Tess said borderline. I'm not on.
I like that one. Murder and kidnap and
One,
all
two,
that. That's great, yeah.
Yeah. Tie a rope around a rock, and we're tie a rope around this rock, and then we're tie it to her ankle and push her
Yeah.
off the
Now we're
top.
talking.
Ready,
All right, now
boo-boo?
we're talking.
1, 2,
Two,
3.
three.
He's doing all the baby talks around.
Yep.
Of course you like that. You're a father and you got a kid.
That's on my like list.
He's simple, Mike.
I know,
Fucking
man.
simple.
Hey, look, man. That's how life is easy that way, man.
I mean, to a
It's
degree.
enjoyable. You know what I mean?
To a degree.
Keep it simple. Keep everything in a simplistic way. Yeah, they talking about Jamie Foxx's clone, which he could be. I don't know. You don't know.
He could be a clone. You really think that?
Nah, but see, I think
When he dying or something?
Yeah,
like
what
that?
happened?
Nobody know. It's still never been. And I think, really, to be honest with you, and it's gonna sound a little fucked up, but here comes a couch conspiracy from me now.
He's just trying to get some
Mason
money.
and French show couch
He's just
conspiracies.
trying to get some money.
I think it was helped to promote the movie that he had released on Netflix called They Cloned Tyrone.
Oh, the Clone Tyrone shit. I never watched that.
I haven't watched it yet either, but I'm thinking that's what it was
Jay
to
said it's
promote.
kind of not all that great. It was kind of like, what's he's like a pimp or something?
Jamie Foxx supposed to play a
Named
pimp.
Tyrone.
He said he,
No, he's not Tyrone. This other dude is Tyrone.
Jamie Foxx ain't even the pimp.
Jamie Foxx is the pimp,
but he's not Tyrone.
but he's not Tyrone. Tyrone's a drug dealer, I believe, and then there's a bitch that plays a hoe, but they call her a pro.
Damn. You better turn that bitch off for it blow up. Ladies and
that-
gentlemen, the AC unit's
that
about to
switched gears on
explode
him.
in here.
That's
That's apparently the other room.
Yeah, damn.
I thought I tuned out the AC real well, and then the fucking AC unit
Because
goes
I was
to
like,
blow
man,
up.
that sounds like the kitchen one.
Apparently, it is.
But yeah, it's a whole bunch of like little conspiracy theories in that whole fucking movie about how the government's cloning people and all this shit.
That movie's old though, isn't it?
Nah, it's only been, when Jamie Foxx
I mean,
got
that
out.
movie's new, right?
Yes.
So I thought the Jamie Foxx shit was old though. It like
Jamie
he died
Foxx
like,
was
like months ago?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx was in like the
He's
hospital
been
or
having
something.
issues for a while.
Like a
For
long
like
time.
hold on, for
months.
about a month and a half, something like that. But
thought it was longer than that,
so
but
when he got out, the movie drops. You know what I mean? And it's about all this shit that basically, you know, people are disappearing and they're making clones. And now
I can dig that.
motherfuckers are like,
I can dig that.
Jamie Foxx is a clone because he doesn't look like how he looked. And everybody's like, well, yeah, you wouldn't look right either if you've been in the hospital for a month.
Yeah, but that would also like perpetuate the promotion of the movie.
Exactly. So I'm
I
like,
see what you're saying.
I don't know how much of whatever happened was real because nothing was ever explained. They're like, oh, Jamie Foxx broke his silence about his illness. And what illness?
Well, that was
you didn't
all
say
this.
what it was.
See, to me, it's like I don't engage with it if it's clickbait. Like the place I work has the MSM or whatever Microsoft Media webpage. When I open that, it takes me to this Microsoft Media like news page.
Yeah.
And there's all kind of clickbait on it. And a couple times there's like a real story, and I might go look that up somewhere else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like everything for the last 2 or 3 months with Jamie Foxx has been Jamie Foxx mysterious illness. What's going on with Jamie Foxx? Ooh, so and so reveals this about Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Seen outside.
I hate that shit. Like
yeah, he
all
finds a
they
woman's
do,
phone, gives it to her.
all it is Jamie Foxx bullshit and trades that are not actually happening in the NBA. It's like blockbuster trade with the fucking Lakers to da 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 proposed or thought of or conceptually or whatever. Fuck you. Like I click on almost nothing on that page. It's all bullshit.
Oh yeah, everything that they're saying is.
Yeah, so like I haven't really believed anything about there actually being something wrong with Jamie Foxx.
That's the same thing. I'm like, you know what? I don't know.
I don't really believe that he had any issues.
That's why I'm like, I'm going with this like a promotional stunt. You know what I mean? Some Kyla Russell, whatever the bitch was, that said she saw a baby that wasn't there.
But I'm not going to see Clone Tyrone tonight. I'm not going to watch it.
Nah.
Only shit I want to see right now is Oppenheimer, and I still haven't done it because it's 3 fucking hours, and I don't know if I want to go sit in the theater and deal with it.
Because you already know what's gonna happen. I've seen damn near every fucking making story about the fucking atomic bomb and all that shit. Like there was a show called the Manhattan Project.
Apparently, the movie is about the Manhattan Project as well as the things that happen to Oppenheimer later in life.
Oh,
Where they're
okay.
trying to like fuck
So they're
up his
actually
reputation.
So they're going past.
Well, apparently
the Manhattan
he got
Project.
caught. Apparently, if I'm hearing it correctly, he got caught up in the McCarthy witch trials and witch hunt about communists and shit.
Okay.
And it's like, I mean, he's an ex-Nazi. What the fuck do you think he is? Like, we brought him over for a reason.
Majority of the motherfuckers that worked on that project were
All that stuff.
all that shit. You know.
We
so,
got more Nazis than the Russians did.
Yeah.
You know, and we put them to work. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to kill the greatest mind as far as whatever science that was, or are you going to try to make it work for you?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we did, and that's what they did. And fuck, it's all despicable shit, man.
Yeah.
But it's what happened. We probably wouldn't have microwaves or something if it wasn't for that shit.
Who knows?
You know what I mean?
Who knows?
You wouldn't have nachos near as readily as you do.
You seen that kid movie yet? That Elemental or whatever the fuck?
Nah, I ain't took the kids. I think it's out now to where I can act. I think it's free.
Is that Ninja Turtles on out or
That came out Wednesday.
Any good?
in theaters or no?
It's in theaters. I don't know. I'm gonna probably take the kids this weekend. Because I know the kids want to see it. I actually want to see it because it's the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles, my nigga.
Dude,
You know,
I
that's
gotta
my turtle.
I
My
kind of
nickname
want
is
to go
Donatello.
too.
You know
I kind of want to go too. I gotta tell you, like I haven't wanted to see a Turtles movie in a long time, but like I don't even know if it's live action or what it is.
Nah, it's animation, but they I can't remember the style of animation they call this because the Spider-Verse was drawn this way.
Oh, okay.
It's a certain style of animation, but Ice Cube plays a character in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? He's a I don't know if he's a villain or good guy, but whoever he plays is in the normal character that we grew up with. So
it's like a new addition into the Turtles universe.
They're just throwing somebody up in there for Ice Cube to play. You know, it's a voiceover shit. So yeah,
Right
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna go check it. I get the boys Saturday.
hey, cause school is ready to start. You gotta take them to school Tuesday.
When this or not next Tuesday?
This Tuesday coming up is their schedule. Yep.
Damn, man, y'all got the things. Like it's funny to me. Like
I got a schedule now, but I think he got open.
Oh, it's on Tuesday, the 8th.
all the time, people are doing this stuff these days, man. Y'all, folks with your children's. Everybody with children's got all this
I ain't got
stuff.
no email yet.
Oh,
man.
my kid's not in high school yet. Mine's in middle, so yeah, you might be
I ain't got the
different.
email yet for
Oh,
high
damn,
school.
Mike.
Yeah, because see, my
His boy going to high school years in?
his boy is a year older.
Okay, then. So he
Yeah.
going to high school next year. Mm-hmm. Oh, God damn.
Well, I just got it scheduled the other day.
They'll be in there together.
But I
How
think I
long
gotta
till y'all
go.
kicking these kids out the house?
Shit, tell him, man, get his shit right. I know he's comfortable with it. Like, look, I'm gonna teach you everything I can teach you. And you're gonna be able to do it on your own. Now, when you decide to go ahead and go, his motherfucker's like, I don't give a fuck if you got a plan or not. You gone.
She was like, "Happy birthday!"
Yeah, you're out the
Get
fucking
the fuck
house.
out, and
You keep it. You just gonna take on the payments, niggas. I'm going up there to.
So you gonna leave.
he's
I'm
leaving.
gone, yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
gonna
better-
do like that motherfucker in Harlem Nights.
I'm either fucking.
Hey boys, it's your daddy. I ain't never coming back.
I'm a roach. I'm trying
sweetie.
to roach about it at Smith Mountain for a little bit.
Put
and
your
then
mama
if that
on the
don't
phone.
work,
Yeah.
I
overnight
ain't never
stocking-
coming home.
Hey Barb, I ain't never coming back.
Overnight stocking at the Walmart.
You got
Bro, you gonna overnight stock at the Walmart.
so you
Yeah.
can fish in the daytime.
Yep. See?
That's some
They already know the
bullshit.
plan.
I don't believe you.
Why?
I think you're more committed to raising your children than you'd like to lead on. You're not like me, or you wouldn't have them. You know what I'm saying? You're like
They're grown then. They're 18. I can figure it out, bro.
He said, yeah, when
I
you're
think
18,
you're gonna-
you grow.
I think
you
once-
need to figure it out.
I think once Junior graduates high school, that's going to happen. But like, if he's 18 and still in high school, I think you'll ride it out with him because you're going to want him to graduate high school because you're a responsible parent like that. Now, you can deny it all you want.
Well, yeah, he's got at least, yeah.
Exactly.
In that
See?
situation, yeah.
See, you're trying to get him to graduate.
So 18 in a couple months.
18 and graduated.
He said 18 in a couple months.
Exactly. I get it. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it clear.
I'm like, you did it, man. I'm gonna hold up my boat keys and be like, oh, that's my car. I'm like, no, that's my boat.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I'm out.
I'm going to Smith Mountain. I ain't going to see you
Yeah.
You
again.
gotta hit her with an air horn on the boat.
Yeah.
Mama.
Here's my address.
Your address is gonna say the water.
Water. We're not sending you mail to the water, cuh. I get it.
Look, you gotta tell him, man. He about to go in high school, man. These youngins out there, they a little quicker than they were when than us. Like these shorties gonna be hollering at him,
Yeah,
man.
calm down, Grandpa.
Oh damn, you done already put it there. You said, "Calm down, Grandpa."
I
Damn.
need to tell him. Keep the dick in his pocket for at least 3 years, man, until I'm out of here. Fuck out
You better be old enough to pay child payments before you get somebody pregnant, boy.
Oh man, that's when you gonna get your ass whipped.
Grandpa Jew is going to be a problem.
Oh my God, what?
Grandpa Jew is going to be a real
Holy
problem.
shit, Grandpa Jew. Oh, I can't even. Oh my God, that'd be
Like,
terrible.
your daddy ain't even 25, and I'm gonna beat your ass.
Because he gonna baby the shit out them grandbabies. He gonna baby the shit out the grandbabies, but he gonna be talking some shit about they motherfucking daddy.
That's the same shit your dumbass daddy do, boy.
Your premature ejaculating
Damn, I
ass
remember
father.
in June, man, that motherfucker do that same stupid.
Now,
shit. Come
goddamn
here, let me
boy,
slap you.
look, come here, boy, look. This is what I want you to do now. Here, come here.
Bam! Don't be like your daddy.
Go in the kitchen and get the cabin and get the watermelon juice and just put together and bring granddaddy a drink here. Come on, let me see. Ah, there you go. That's why you my favorite grandbaby, you know, because you make granddaddy's drink right.
Man, I taught you how to mix that captain.
Yeah, that's the only drink that boy know how to make.
Grandpa's coming over to y'all. Got Captain and Gingy?
Yeah.
Say, Junior, go mix up another Captain and Gingy
Go
for
on
your
there, go
grandpa.
on there.
Go in there, boy.
Let me tell you, Junior.
Yeah,
Hey there, Junior, go get me a goddamn
keep my cup full, boy.
Captain and Gingy.
Keep my cup full.
Keep him coming.
You keep my cup full, I keep you fucking gummy snacks. Gummy snacks will stay in the house. All the gummy snacks you want.
I understand you like Dunkaroos too, boy.
Yeah, I used to eat these.
I'm gonna come through with these here.
Let me show you how I used to eat these.
I seen a bunch today at I seen the John Morant's again at
Yo, I've seen them everywhere.
Yeah.
Like he must have struck a deal way
regular
before.
ones at the Wave, but I ain't seen the.
The John Morant's,
John
I've seen them at the 7-Eleven. I've seen them at the Walmart.
Damn, it's 7-Eleven.
And Food Line, Wawa. Yep.
Damn.
I seen like 3 or 4 different varieties of Dunkaroos at Wawa today. They had the John Morant's, they had
And
the
then they got the
vanilla
regular.
cookie, they had the chocolate joints.
I'm about to go by. I mean, I'm gonna stop and look in the morning. What's today, Sunday? Yeah, I got work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
dude.
at that.
Telling you, man, the Dunkaroos are coming back, dude. They've been listening to us.
Yeah,
They
but the
said,
thing,
maybe we need to bring
here's
this
the
back
thing
for
I
my
hate with the
man.
Dunkaroos that they came back. They put that little tiny fucking what is it called when you go up there for commissary? Where they give you the piece of bread and the fucking juice of the guy at the fucking
No,
church?
you mean at church.
Communion?
Communion.
Yeah, communion. They make these little
Commissary
fucking
that's in
goddamn
jail.
crackers, little circles when they used to be a
wafer.
fucking kangaroo. Wasn't it a kangaroo?
It used to
Cracker?
be. It used to be.
Dunkaroos were a kangaroo.
It used to be the
Yeah.
actual thing. Now they're circle cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when
easier
that
to
changed.
produce. That's just easier to
Yeah,
produce.
that changed a while ago.
Because
I
if you're
think.
stamping out a bunch of little mini kangaroos and then they falling apart, it's ruining itself. So if you do some basics round cookie, bam,
Man, they don't
all
taste the
day
same.
easy.
They don't
No, it
taste the
tastes the
same.
same.
It don't taste the same.
You tripping? It don't look the same.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with the form. That's just shittier product.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bigger product now or
I don't
stand
know.
up product. You
Are
gotta
you-
make shit stretch it out.
Are you enjoying the Dunkaroos that you get?
Yeah, but I don't think they taste. I don't know. I'm usually just wasted when I'm eating them, so I can't really justify. You know.
Whether they taste like they used to or not.
Like they used
Man,
to or
I ain't
not.
for sure, man. I'm just hungry
These
and
are
drunk.
D fucking delicious. That's all I know.
Wait, you don't have any, I haven't heard you complain about your Dunkaroos.
Down off screaming, so.
You're not like, oh, these John Morant's taste like guns.
But
and
I
bullets.
just.
You know what I mean? These John Morant Dunkaroos taste like
They
dipping
should have
bullets in
dread
blood.
cookies, I think. If it's
Have dread?
dread cookies, if it's John Morant.
No, they should have gun cookies.
Or guns, yeah.
John
Well, you can't do
Morant's.
that. You ain't allowed to do that. White
Guns
people-
and
Karens would lose their shit, man.
You do a what is it? That red velvet. You do a red velvet icing that's bloody with like a chocolate gun.
That had to be adult fucking snacks.
The adult John Morant Dunkaroos. You gotta
Yeah.
be 21 and up to
You're
buy
not
these
supposed to read them
Dunkaroos.
then if you're an adult.
Yeah, you might as well infuse them.
Oh hells yeah!
Put
I
something
got
in
the
there.
mushroom infused Dunkaroo John Morant Dunkaroos.
Mushroom Dunkaroos? Hell yeah.
Mushroom.
Mushroom Dunkaroos. He said mushroom Dunkaroos.
See what you do is you sell like a gram of ground up mushrooms with Dunkaroos, and you be like mix them into the chocolate
Ooh.
and then eat all that shit.
Have like a little side.
Oh,
like
you
a
know,
fry.
you remember that fucking yogurt thing where you had to fucking open it and flip it and then you stir it in? Do something like that where
Yeah.
you just open, flip it, boom, stir it.
Just sell them as a package deal. I'll sell you these Dunkaroos for $60. Why? Because it comes with a gram of mushrooms. You put it in the
They don't
Dunkaroo
make
chocolate.
those fucking little yogurt things anymore, do they?
I don't think so. Nah. Probably not. I ain't seen them. When I eat yogurt, I don't think you eat yogurt.
No, I don't
though.
fuck with it.
That's figured.
I still go
Yeah.
shopping in that area though. And I haven't seen that old school shit in a long time.
Nah, just like Tricks. I don't think they do Tricks anymore. Tricks yogurt.
Trix has got Trix yogurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, we gonna have to take a little sample of that Dreamsicle Shine I got up in the fridge.
Oh, word.
I
Is that
know.
Dreamsicle? All right, I'll take a nip.
I forgot
shit
some
is
shine. I had somebody give me
delicious.
some shine the other day, and it's gave me some apple pie, and then he gave me some pineapple. That he
Oh
had.
shit.
Man,
I
yo.
meant to bring the pineapple today, but I forgot.
My homie's cousin, I ain't had none of his shine in a minute, but my homie's cousin made a chocolate shake shine. Bruh.
Yo, that sounds dangerous.
Bruh, is it? Because, see, I can't have milkshakes.
But it tastes like a milkshake to you,
Bruh, what?
and it ain't got no cream in it.
What?
Oh Lord.
Bruh, I was in love with that whole
tastes
jar.
just like damn creamsicle. The orange junk, the ice cream junk.
That
This
shit is dangerous.
ridiculous.
Dude, when I was in no, not in high school, just out of high school, a buddy of mine that used to have parties back down in Roanoke. They would have the fruited moonshine. And I remember pouring the pineapple shine into a glass and drinking it, and it didn't taste like booze, and I just killed the whole glass, and I was like, oh man, I gotta stop. What am I doing? Like, that was delicious.
Yeah,
Like,
because you gotta catch
it
yourself.
tasted
You
like
have
fruit
to.
juice. It just
Yeah.
tasted like juice. I was like, oh man. It had like the slightest little bit of a twinge of alcohol-y burn. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, that's good. And I just kept drinking it. And it was all gone. And I was like, oh man,
This is gonna be a problem later.
I can't drink any more of this. I gotta stop. Like, I think I got a little more and didn't have any more that night. Because I had killed like a fucking, probably 10 ounces of fucking
Oh
fluid.
yeah, yeah. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
serious. I think that was a night I rolled a big ass blunt.
Shine do that shit to you though, man.
Most
That's
nights.
just not that. I don't know what proof it is no more. Since because I ain't mix it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But the guy makes it straight and he mixes it up, but I don't know where it's at. It don't like. It's not gonna sit you down or nothing like that. If you drink the whole, I mean,
Just tastes delicious.
Maybe if you drink the whole goddamn container, yeah. it's
Go
just-
grab us some shots then, Jew, man. Go on, grab some, man. Put it together.
How much time
Take
we
a
got?
drink right here on the podcast right now. You know how you get up and grab a drink in the
Yeah,
middle of some
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
in
it
the
ain't
middle
no
of some shit
thing.
like it ain't
I'm gonna be
shit.
like, go grab me. Go, well, man, how much time we got left, man? Oh my
He
goodness.
was like, oh man,
I'm
oh
so
my God.
concerned.
I
There's
don't
like
wanna ruin it.
nearly
I
20
don't-
minutes left in the show, and this fool's like, oh, I
I
don't
don't want to
want to.
interrupt it.
I don't want to clink my glasses while in the middle of the show. Yeah, man, we gotta do this shit. We can't just stop it. I can't just hit pause and be like, let's go do this, man. Get
Yeah,
all
like my
derailed.
homie's cousin used to make different flavors, and he would bring them up every summer, and we try them out. And he had brought, it was a the Grape Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
He had one that tastes just like that. He had a sweet tea one, which would put Popeye sweet tea to shame. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute, I can eat this. Give me a plate of chicken right now, some greens.
right.
With this, what, and some cornbread? Bruh, I'm calling it a day. That's a whole day right there for me. It's done.
Right.
End of the day, have a plate like that with this motherfucking cup of shine, the sweet tea shine.
That's some straight to bed shit.
Man, what? That's fucking
Trying to
good
tell you.
night. That's like sitting on fucking Forrest Gump's porch.
That's like a NyQuil night.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you hit the
like
NyQuil and go to bed. That's like
old
you
country fucking
eat yourself a barbecue plate
cool
with a
breeze.
fucking
What?
sweet tea shine glass, motherfucker.
You know what? I wouldn't mind if somebody made a fucking banging ass lemonade shine.
Here we go, Mike. It's shine time, man. We got this here creamsicle. Ladies and gentlemen, little creamsicle action.
There's a slice in there too.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh shit! You got this nigga put
I
the
just got the
slice.
fruit in there too.
Oh, you bitch!
Ladies and gentlemen, the
You
creamsicle.
didn't have to do the fucking. You want to do it up, you bitch ass.
No,
I took a little. I took this to work. I had three of these in the shot. 3 of these little fruits in the shot. Which with me is bad
Ladies and
now.
gentlemen,
It was a nice ride out.
Everything that you just said about work is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, we don't condone actions.
Clink.
Clink, 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 clink.
Cheers, bitches.
It's almost like orange soda.
Damn, that's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, the nose on that. Like the
Yeah.
follow through. Oh, so sweet. Holy Christ.
It is like an orange soda.
Oh,
I do.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What are we doing now?
Yeah, if I could get a lemonade fucking moonshine, that'd probably be where it's
The
at.
root beer, he make root beer too. That root beer is,
I don't know, dude. That was pretty primo right
That's
there.
pretty good.
That's good stuff.
like I said, I don't know how strong it is. It don't taste like it's too strong. You know what I mean?
No, that ain't gonna burn you up too bad.
Yeah.
That's not gonna fuck you up. You can probably drink probably like 5 shots of that and still probably dry out probably.
No, again, we don't condone this kind of behavior
There's a lot of probablys going on.
on the Mason and
I
Friends
mean, I'll
show.
probably put it at maybe like 40, like whatever
Yeah,
store
that ain't-
alcohol content is. You know what I mean? 40 proof or percent
That
or
ain't
whatever.
hot
the fuck.
enough. That ain't hot enough to be a dangerous liquor. No, I think that the apple pie I got is though, because the dude said to me, "Do you want it to be how strong you want your happy juice?" And I said, "Well, sir, I like mine to be. I got to drink as little as I need as possible in order to have some feelings off of it." I said, "I like to get that." When I take a drink of.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So I haven't even tried that yet.
You gotta get. You need to make a big.
Damn. You say he want an orgasmic
That's
shot.
what. Yeah, I'm about to say.
I want that where I'm breathing, but like it still got me.
Yeah.
Where like I'm palsying, you know what I
You want a
mean?
pre-stroke.
Hold on, you want to
I got
lock
some
up?
palsies.
You want to lock up like McConnell did?
Yeah, I want some next to stroke. Yeah, I want that Mitch McConnell shot.
You want to have a fake stroke.
I want to take a shot of that shit and just sit there
And
like
just
this.
lock up.
Fake stroke. Fake stroking out here.
Oh shit.
You alright, sir? Yeah.
You okay? You
Yeah.
want to talk about it? No.
Nah. Nah. Boys been asking me that a lot lately. You alright?
Oh, yeah. What? You been having some issues at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. No
I
problem.
guess if you've been drinking shine there too, motherfucker, you
yeah.
really need to chill out.
Do that on the way out the door, man.
My dude, you really need to chill
I
out.
was off the clock technically when we did that.
Yeah, like I let people give me shine at my job, but I don't fucking turn around and drink
Just
it
drink it right
while
there,
I'm there.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
let me
yeah.
take a sip of that. Oh, my, I tell you
No,
what.
this is, you know,
Hey, everybody, have a swig.
You know
just
what's
heading to
funny?
the garage, you know. It's nothing crazy.
I got some Hispanic cats on my routes, right? And every once in a while, I go to these guys and pick up their shit. Every time I go, they always like, "Yo, I got drinks for you, man. I got drinks." I said, "Bro, I can't, bro. I cannot drink. I am driving this fucking truck. I am on the clock."
Not just a truck, a
Yeah.
big ass motherfucking truck full of liquids.
Yeah, you talking about? Oh man, come on, man. I get you these. I give you these. Take them back. What? No, I can't take these motherfuckers with me either, bro. Like, goddamn, what don't you understand right now, homie? Every time I go there, man.
Now that's a beautiful thing though, man, because they're like, I'm gonna offer,
Oh, they
and, like,
always do,
and
always.
That's the way I like to be able to be. Like, if I have a place and you come to it, and I can offer you things.
Yeah.
I want to be able to, even if I know you don't want them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, man, hey, man, I want to have it all, man. I want to have like a full smorgasbord. Hey, man, you want some food? You want something to drink? You want some drugs? You want what you need? You want some pussy? Like, it would be great if you could just offer everything to someone when they came over. But like, I don't have like full resources like that.
Yeah.
I don't have like a brothel and a fucking brewery and all that shit like at my disposal.
Like fucking, I remember this one dude. Where was I at? It was shit, like early 2000s. I went over his spot, man. I was helping him out with some shit. He's like, yo, man, I got you, man. Hey, you want this? I'm like, all right, cool. Gave me a drink. He goes, yo, we fixing some food, and he gave me a plate. I'm like, oh man, that's what's up. Appreciate it. He was like, hey man, now look, I really don't fuck with a lot of people, man, but you seem like you're all right. He goes, what if I roll up some of this? Oh shit, nigga, you got a nice little bag right there. You know what? I got time today. I ain't going nowhere. I done already hooked up your shit. So
See, and those were the days when things were against the law.
yeah.
They're not now, so you had to be careful with who you was down with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like because you can tell a dude feeling you. You can tell when somebody's feeling you out because they're asking you questions and you talking. You know what I mean? And it's like you going back and forth shooting
Some
the
people
shit.
were brazen. I was walking into a Quiznos once in like 2004, and a motherfucker was like, "Yo, man, where's the weed at?" And I was like, "Yo, man, it's dry right now, dog." Like, but I got good at like, because people would like come at me.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I got real good at just being like, I don't even know, dog.
Uh-huh.
Then looking, you let me know.
Yeah. If
know what I'm saying?
turn me on to
I
something.
would literally be high with weed in my pocket enough to sell some, and I would tell somebody I didn't know where to get it.
Oh, you had to. You
I had no
to.
idea.
Because you ain't know if you didn't.
I don't know who you are.
If I don't know you, I wasn't fucking with you.
There's people I kind of knew that I didn't fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be looking out for yourself back in those days. Like,
Shit,
way
man.
hardcore.
Bruh, me and this one dude, man, we was doing doing installations and shit. We went in this one house and we had to drill a wire through a cabinet. And I'm like, yo, man, we gotta open up this cabinet, drill this wire. He's like, man, do whatever you gotta do. I'm like, all right. Open up the cabinet, big ass bag of weed sitting there. Dude looks at me and goes, yo, man, we should take that shit. Nah, bro. Nah, we're not gonna take this dude's shit because there's gonna be problems later on. Now, if he offers us some, fine.
That's called bad karma.
Exactly. Because he was, man, the whole day driving back on the road, he's like, yo, man, we should took that motherfucking shit. Nah, bitch, because it could have been sitting there for a reason. Like, he knew that was in there when I told him we have to drill through this cabinet, this specific cabinet, with this big ass huge bag of fucking weed. He knew what was up in that bitch. I guarantee he just wanted to go back to see if we even fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't dealing with that shit.
Yeah, he had a hair laid across the top of it.
You know, something was there like, oh, these motherfuckers want to touch my shit, huh? I got y'all and chase us down the road and we're in a raggedy ass van.
You want to test me now?
Yeah.
You want to test me now? See?
Oh, man, there was some shit I think I forgot to send to y'all. There's this joint, man, where this guy is like fucking around. This dude's wife is fucking around with this dude, right? And the guy's beating on the door like, bitch, let me in. And it says, everybody's afraid of a Jamaican. So the girl's like, oh my God, that's him. And dude's like, what the fuck do I do? Like, you know, a little puss ass looking motherfucker, right? They're watching Belly and Lennox comes on. And he's like, I got it. He goes up to the door. Who the bomb clock won't fuck with me, y'all? You know what I mean? He starts talking all that big rah-rah shit, man. I'm rolling. I'm like, this motherfucker here.
There was this white dude, and he was interviewing a Jamaican girl, and he's just talking all normal. And then his phone rings, and he answers it, and he goes into Rasta, and he's like, he essentially, in like street Jamaican, tells his wife, like, I'll beat the shit out of you when I get home if you call me again while I'm at work.
Yeah.
You know? And the Jamaican girl's face was just, her eyes got all big. She started freaking out. It was pretty funny. But,
Who was that dude, man? There was a white dude that sung Jamrock. Who's Jamrock dude?
That's fucking Marley, Damian Marley.
No. Welcome to Jamrock.
That's Damian Marley, dog.
Who was the other one, though? There was a remake done to it. It was a white dude that did that has a Jamaican accent that you would never think he'd have a Jamaican accent.
Snow is the only white guy I could think of that got that Jamaican flavor. And he's Canadian, so makes it all that makes it crazy.
Same got Jamaican flavor, but Canadian, eh?
You ain't never heard of Snow?
You
remember, like, Informer? You remember that?
Yeah.
That's mad Jamaican sounding, but, like, that's a Canadian white dude.
Yeah, I just learned that today. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't know?
This guy. Yeah, didn't know that.
You didn't know Snow Informer was a white guy?
No, I'm looking it up right now.
That is amazing. You didn't know that, dude.
Sure as shit, Canadian musicians. What the fuck?
I'm gonna hit you with that.
Holy shit. Darren Keith O'Brien.
This is a white man from Canada. Tied a 5-0 run up on the block, you know what I'm saying?
It really is. I'll be goddamn.
He's got his proper pronunciation. I like your boom boom down.
Yeah.
He wrote this in jail about a guy that fucking informed on him to get him locked up.
God damn. His name is Darren Kenneth O'Brien.
I like your boom boom down.
One hit wonder.
Boom boom down.
I'll be damn. I just learned that today. Well, look at that.
He's got another good song. This is the good song. This song is really good. If you look into Snow, but this is more like, this sounds like a Jamaican guy. Listen to this.
Yeah, I just learned today.
Like, this is some slamming ass fucking reggae right here.
New wrinkle in the brain. What is this? Licky boom boom down.
Listen to this.
How have I never seen the video of this motherfucker?
This was large in '93, dog.
That's what
You've been
I'm saying.
sleeping for decades.
Bruh. I would, man, like I said, I don't even remember seeing this video. I'm looking at the video right now and don't remember seeing this video as a
Listen
kid.
to this hook. You hear this?
And a Canadian. Well, I tell you what, he was draking it before Drake was draking it.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. That's why you can't just judge everybody based on some bullshit thing you can see from a distance or whatever.
That's like how John B took over. John B was my dude, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, that's what I always forgot last episode. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes, as well as check out Snow's catalog, even though there's only a couple tracks I can recommend.
I just learned he was a white dude from Canada, y'all.
White dude from Canada with some ill-ass Jamaican-style reggae going on.
Some bitch.
Scene.
I know there's somebody else that didn't know that either.
I be expanding minds all the time.
I just learned it today.
Ladies and gentlemen, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit that you were trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget, we love you very, very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
This is something that you must really know. So